Hi, welcome to the small shed. This week I've got some leaflet holders to make. See you in a minute. Right, now today I've got a little job to do for mending sheds. We've got a couple of leaflets that we want to put up on the notice board for folks to take booklets out or take them home. It's mental health issues really. It's a little booklet and a pamphlet. So I need to have two holders really. They need to be by the front door on that wall that we built some months ago. And I just thought I'd make a couple of little holders in. I've got a piece of plywood that's left over from when we were building the shed. I think I used these to make the gussets on the roof trusses. So it's been up in the roof for 4 years. About time we got some use out of it. So I think if I get those as a backing, I've got some of the pieces of tulip wood that came from the resource exchange, which is sadly at the moment not functioning because they've had some structural problems for a couple of years, but can't wait to get back down there and get some goodies. And I think I'm just going to make a couple of frames to go round. These things have already got a groove in them, but it's not quite big enough, but I'll route it out a bit deeper and then just slide a bit of perspex that we've got lying around. I think I got this originally for the community bookcase and then used something else. And just cut that down so that we can put these things on the wall and folks can take them as and when they want if they need to. So it's fairly straightforward. I'm just going to cut, I've only got a certain amount of this timber and I want to try and keep it all the same if I can. So what I'll do I think is mark out to see if I can get a couple of pieces that'll just be high enough up the side to hold the books. And then a piece along the bottom, 45-degree angles on them, same there. Doesn't have to go all the way up to the top. And then we'll just run it through the router with a bigger router bit in, just to cut that groove out. So let's get chopping. I think I'm going to start with chopping the timber into the right size pieces. That's got the best I can out of those two pieces of wood. Should be okay. I think we've got a base and two tall sides, which by the time we get the clear perspex in will be okay. And then I've got one for the smaller one. Now the fundamental mistake I've made is that I should have really done the grooves for routing out for the perspex polycarbonate earlier, because they're going to be a bit difficult to do safely, so we're going to have to set some fences up and feather boards and things to do that. But that's got the two basic shapes that I needed, so I'm just going to run the grooves out on those and then we can attach them to the boards or trim the boards to shape, attach them, knock a hole in the top and we're done pretty much. Right, that's done all I wanted to do. A couple of little holders. I'll just drill a hole and screw them on when we get to the shed. But that will give them a chance to take the leaflets we've got about men's mental health, which is something that we like to try and keep an eye on. There we go, a little quick job done. Okay, so there we are. It's a bit rough and ready, but hopefully the message is more important than the workmanship in this case. Hopefully, you know, somebody might want to pick one up and it may or may not have an effect, but you never know with these things. Hope the video is of interest. Look forward to seeing you next week. We'll be doing something different. Look forward to seeing you then. Bye.